go live. We are now live, guys. Yay. Okay. Okay, so last session, what happened? I'll let you guys recap it. Do you remember?
We met Dion's dad. He's a total asshole and a racist. We went to a party that turned out not to be a party.
Oh, that was totally a party.
Yeah, that's how all my parties end.
Oof.
So we went to the big meeting. They moved the meeting up a day. They went to the big meeting. All of the guards, most of the guards turned out to be bad guys. And they came in and they just started attacking us. And we had 4 actual honest-to-God angels.
Yep.
Which I realize now the phrase honest to God is really fitting. With some angels assist us in clearing out the peoples. And our resident cleric lady, sat on the floor the entire time.
Oh, she was casting magic.
Yeah.
But yeah, before everything started, she sat on the floor.
Yeah, she just sat on the floor and did mostly nothing, and then got Jaegered afterwards, or Zangered afterwards. And after the fighting, there was a little bit of, reassessing the situation. Zill actually got pulled aside by one of the angels, whose name I've already forgotten.
Aurelia.
And they had a private conversation, which I'm not going to repeat here, obviously.
What?
And and then we all reconnected, and she and Dion had a conversation, and I think that's about where we left off, actually.
Okay. Yeah. Dion's illusion of being human was broken.
Yes.
And simultaneously came out to his dad.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, you don't know. Maybe someone cast magic wings on you.
No.
No, you know.
Yeah, no, I thought that at first, and then Aurelia confirmed that it was me.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
In front of Dad.
Yeah.
It's like,
well,
Dad,
I don't know if
you
you'd hear the conversation.
Don't be racist against. Yeah, don't be racist against angels in a room full of angels.
It is less so towards them than it is towards certain other things.
That's good.
There's still some racist. Humans are best. Yeah. Human superiority.
Yeah.
Yep.
Humans are better than angels.
So.
Anyway. Yeah.
Okay. So, so you guys just finished your talk with Aurelia. At this point, you guys learn that about 10 of the Royal Council were killed in the attack. There's probably about 20 to 30 that are still not doing too well, but all the angels that were tending to them seem to think that they will survive.
So is Aurelia still in front of us?
Yes. Do you want to talk to her some more?
I'm just gonna say, so what's the next step?
She's gonna be like, well, the next step, now that we have thwarted this assassination attempt, and now know that there are traitors among the group, we must track down and eliminate the Shroud, or what is this group's name? Shrouded Sun. And then we must find some way of stopping the curse from spreading now that the barrier has fallen.
Oh, yeah. That's also a thing.
Yep.
Okay.
And she believes that the The only thing that I know of that will be able to stop it is a magical device known as the Immortal Sun.
Ah, yes, that.
Hmm.
I
Do you
should
have
be
any
thinking.
idea where it might be?
I do not, unfortunately.
Do we know anyone who might? Hard for us to track this down without any information.
At this moment, you see that Niv Mizzet walking over from where he had been in the stands, and he begins to pipe in. From my understanding, the Immortal Sun has been lost for close to 4,000 or 5,000 years. It was created by an artificer long ago to. I think the attempt was to wipe out, to cure the vampires of the Darklands of their curse. But at some point during the creation, he changed his mind and hid his research away, and along with the Immortal Sun.
And who is he? Do we know who it was? This artificer you talk about?
Let me give me just a minute. I have a lot of information I have to think through.
At your leave.
Yeah,
Dion looks at his freshly blessed whip.
oh yeah, that's right. You
Says-
guys got your whips blessed, or your weapons blessed. I forgot.
Oh, cool. Milo's here.
Woo!
Cool, sweet. Where am I going? I need to go to.
You like fingered? I like it. We're just covering.
I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, his name was Qualash.
Can you spell that for me, DM?
It's coming.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
You may have heard of him before. He has created a very famous magic item.
DM, would I have heard of him? I mean, I out of character I have, but
You probably would know of him. The magic item that he created is pretty like standard and it's very very important in the Adamantine Sea, which is just north of.
What did he make?
It's like an armored shell like beetle thing that can be like submersive. It can be like a submersible. I can link it to you as soon as I
it's
find it.
basically a magical
Submarine kind
yeah.
of thing, but it's like a tank submarine thing. It could be on land or water. We are.
Do we have any idea of where this person lived?
I don't recall off the top of my head, but I can escort you guys back to the Grand Library in Lorman, and give you access to track down information about him if you so need. The only thing
Excellent, yes.
the only thing else I have not told you that I remember is that during the creation of the Immortal Sun, I do know that he was working alongside a group of druids. I don't remember the name.
Well, we already dealt with one druid. Sure, we can deal with a few more.
Oh no, I think you misheard.
Probably. I just got
This
a.
was
Yeah.
many
Here.
years ago.
I've been typing.
Okay.
Ah,
Milo, read up.
okay.
Yeah. Niv Mizzet
And just-
is basically he's the councilman for Ayun, which is the goddess of knowledge. So he's like, and he's probably like 10,000 years old. So
I mean, I hear druids can live a pretty long time.
No, he's not a druid.
oh, he's not a druid.
Okay.
He's a very very tame dragon.
Oh. Or
You guys don't necessarily know this, but yeah.
Did you say? I think you said Dion did though, right?
Dion knows, yes, because
Yeah,
your
okay.
father.
Right.
And yeah.
Zill knows that it's Niv Mizzet, but she doesn't know why.
Everyone knows that he's way denser than he appears, though.
Yes. Yeah. Because he basically like shakes the building when he walks towards you. And he's like a 5'10" sized human. Is what he looks
Copy-
like.
Putting him in notes.
I just thought he was a shapeshifter.
But he sounds like he's like 10, 20 elephants.
He a big boy.
Yes.
Oh.
So he sounds massive, but like he's only like 5'10".
What, girl? Show your true self.
Yeah, he's shorter than Dion. That's great.
Yeah.
Just be the real you. There's no need to hide your true appearance.
You don't know him.
He's gonna glance over at you and go, "This is not the place."
Fair enough.
Dion just kind of like rubs his temples with one hand.
Yeah. He's like, "There's not enough room in this chamber."
Oh.
All right.
I forget.
If you want to be crushed, go for it.
Wait, I forget. Do I know he's a dragon yet or no?
You do not. You know he's not human, and
You've noticed he's a shapeshifter of some sort.
but you don't know what he is.
He's one of those. No, that wouldn't be.
I was just looking through my notes and I remember I know the draconic word for tickle corn. I did not say this out loud.
Oh man,
this will be an important word in the future.
Very important.
That's hilarious. That just makes me smile so much.
Yeah.
Hey man, that's why you take notes.
I was supposed to be teaching you draconic. I just remembered that.
Yeah,
we haven't had a lot of time for
That's true.
for downtime activities.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you guys immediately got pulled right into it as soon as you got back to town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Niv particularly busy with whomever he is speaking with?
He's speaking with you, like kind of like you guys as a group. He came over because he overheard you guys talking, and he had information about the Immortal Sun that he wanted to relay, and offer an invite to come to the Grand Library to investigate more.
Oh, I missed the transition of NPCs. That is my bad. I apologize.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it was Niv came over and gave most of the information about
Okay.
all that.
I'm retconning that in my head now.
I was down to read some books.
Yes.
So
books are useful.
yeah. How, like, when are you guys going to be available, and I can escort you back? I think we probably have some. You guys probably have some wrap up and some
Honestly
discussions you must do with your grandmaster before you can leave.
I think a very quick discussion with the Grandmaster, but we should be. What time of day is it?
It's evening now, so it's almost night. Sun's probably about to go down.
First light.
Could possibly be ready by first light.
Okay. Why don't I meet you at sunup in the Inquisition Grand Hall. You know where the teleportation circles are, yes?
I assume
Yeah.
Dion.
I know Dion would.
Yes, Dion does.
Okay.
Alright.
Yep.
So
So
first light.
first light. I will wait for probably an hour or so, and then I'm going to be returning. I have my own things I need to tend to, but if you miss me, just let them know. Or when you get to the Grand Library, just inform them that I gave you an invitation, and yeah, and they will either confirm with me or let you in.
Okay, so we won't need any kind of
If you
Just
guys
late.
get held up, just mention my name, and you should be fine.
Okay.
excellent.
Um,
In the meantime,
yeah.
I think I need to have a word with my father.
Okay. Niv is going to give you all a nod and then head off.
Wait, oh, he's gone.
Did you have something to ask him?
He was just gonna whisper. So what are you exactly?
I'm a very smart councilman. And he's gonna smirk and walk away.
Zill just kind of grabs Milo by the back of his thing and just like tugs him away, just
A
to like
very-
just physically moves him.
Very
Feet away.
heavy.
It's like, there you go.
A very heavy normal council member.
He never said normal. He just said very smart councilman.
Oh. We've established this. He likes weird things.
Okay.
Dion's going to force himself to ignore that and go talk to his dad.
Okay. So you're gonna walk up to your dad, who is walking around and stabbing corpses just to make sure they're
Oh shit!
That is a legitimate. That's a good plan.
as dad would.
So Zill is walking just to the side and behind Dion.
Once I see his dad doing that, I'm hopping in that.
I mean, that stab corpses. Do it.
Yeah.
Assuming that the Inquisition has no other plans for us, we've been assigned a task by Mr. Mizzet to reclaim an item that could stop this. I assume that would be in line with the Inquisition's goals.
He's just gonna glance over at you. You notice that there's a different look in his eye now.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be. Are you leaving the city?
Yes.
Then you have my leave. And then he turns and walks away.
Okay.
Zill
We
just
have a mission.
arches an eyebrow.
Okay.
Well, that was easy.
The Lockwood too.
Dion, one of these days we need to have a conversation about your dad.
Yeah.
About what?
Not having this conversation here. And she just kind of turns and starts headed off to probably her chambers, wherever she's sleeping. Because she's tired.
Well, not in the council hall.
Well, yeah, no, she's going to head to wherever she's being told to sleep.
Okay.
Let's
You guys want to?
let's stay at the headquarters.
Oh, I was gonna go to my house.
Oh, you have.
Oh,
I
yeah.
forgot you were from here.
It's not much, but it's honest work.
Yep.
Have a nice
Alright.
deal. See you guys in the morning.
Okay.
So I stop and I turn around. I'm like, all right, Commander. or whatever your title is. I genuinely, as a player, do not remember.
Captain.
Captain. Yeah.
All right, Captain.
I hate that. Yeah.
Do you have any more? Do you need us for anything else right now?
I need everyone to get a good night's rest.
Then I shall do that. And I turn and I go find a sleeping quarters.
Zill, do you want to come to my house?
Dion will not go home.
You don't. She doesn't say anything and she doesn't look at you, but she is blushing
We have food.
as soon as you say that, and she just keeps finding the Inquisition approved sleeping quarters.
Yeah.
Okay. What about? Oh wait, no, you're rich. Never mind, Dion.
Wow.
Yeah, he actually stays at headquarters as well.
Okay.
I was gonna-
So you guys take the about hour trip back to headquarters. Milo diverts off and goes to his own little rundown house on the
I
outskirts.
assume we need to make our own food too, because places in
The
chaos.
Inquisition headquarters would probably have a kitchen that has food accessible,
yeah.
and they
So I would do that real quick, very efficient meal, and then just go to bed.
yep.
Pop in.
Yeah.
Pop in. Greet the folks. Greet my sister. We succeeded in our mission and all that kind of stuff.
Sort of.
And she'd be like, "Is that why the wall fell?" Because she's got some. She's snarky.
She's a sassy girl.
Is she your
I
younger
like
or older sister?
She's younger. She's
Okay,
like
perfect.
Six.
That's
She's
perfect.
like 6.
She's like, your job was to knock the wall down?
You need to go to bed. It's like 7:00. It's your bedtime. Go to bed.
Okay.
Do we all get to go long rest?
Yes, you guys can all have a long rest now.
Yay!
Woohoo! Did we hit level 4 last session, or
Technically, yeah. You guys are level 4 now.
okay?
Yeah.
Did you not
look at
level
all
up?
these spell slots I have.
I did.
I think I did. I just didn't. I didn't do the rest, so it looks like I didn't level up.
How many spell slots do you have?
I'm level 4.
I'm level
So-
4. I have all of my. I just was like really excited that I got them all back because I had used almost all of them.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I was out of spells as well.
I still only have 3 slots. That makes.
Well, you're a quarter caster, or like a 2/3 caster.
Well, no, I'm also a cleric now. I thought that would have boosted.
Wait,
my
were we
spell
already
slots.
level 4?
No,
No, we went from 3 to 4.
3 to 4. Oh, that's right. I didn't get more spell slots. I just got more. I got more
Class.
spell options.
Ooh, you have 7 spell slots now, Zil.
Jeez.
Total
I have
overall.
3. I have 3 first level slots.
Well,
and that's
she's a full caster. Of course she has
I
more
know.
spell slots.
I know.
I'm also squishy as fuck, so don't kid
Yeah.
yourself, man.
Yeah.
Mm.
Uh,
Do I want to just be? Do
Yeah.
I want to be a druid?
Are you? Oh, you multi-class into cleric?
I did, but I'm thinking since I didn't do anything with my cleric stuff, should I just do druid instead?
I think that would be more fitting for your character,
Yeah.
Druid,
especially now that.
yeah. Druid feels
You
more.
got me. I'm clericy enough.
Okay.
I'm about as cleric as you can get without being a cleric.
Druid can also
feels
be a
more
support too. Druid can be
Yeah.
a support.
They're one of the most utilitous classes in the game, actually, right up there with Bard.
Hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Just remembering last night's game.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you got the druid bug last night there, Milo.
Yes. All right, let's play.
Yes.
Okay.
I sleep. Long rest.
Okay. So you guys all recover. Da, da, da.
All the red boxes are now white. Like it.
Zil does some very long needed communion with her god.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I want to swap my spells prepared. Let me just-
And you have to make that contract.
Yep, I do that. Also, hush you.
What? What?
I've taken up calligraphy, so now I'm writing contracts in pretty calligraphy handwriting.
Mhm.
Yep, because she's an artist.
I'm an artist. I do actually have paint supplies, thank you. I
Yeah.
have to learn how to use calligrapher's supplies.
You're an official artist. Let's see. Druid.
Did you pick up that one cantrip, Zil?
You can look at
Yes,
my
you
list
did.
of
Yes, you
cantrips.
did. That's gonna be so much fun when you first release that.
Oh, the top one on the list?
Yep.
Yep.
Did anyone ever get Pelor's hand?
Pelor's hand? What about Pelor's hand?
You're talking about the homebrew spell?
Yeah, from a long time
No.
ago.
No,
Okay.
we're not doing homebrew spell.
I was going to originally have that be part of the thing that Aurelia gave you guys, but I ended up not doing that.
Okay.
Speaking of the thing that Aurelia gave us, so it's basically the same weapon. Did you say it's a +1 version now, or no?
No, it doesn't change the weapon. It literally just gives it the ability to cast a spell from it.
And then it's like a charge essentially. It's just one use of that, and then it's gone, right?
Yes. You can cast
Okay.
Crusader's Mantle, Haste, or Guiding Bolt, but Guiding Bolt, when it hits the target and deals damage,
Uh-huh.
you gain that many hit points.
Nice.
Okay.
So it's
And
basic.
it's one charge ever.
It's
if I
one charge. Once you
Okay.
use it, it's gone.
Okay.
So, and each of you have it.
Right.
And I'm gonna copy it and paste it into my notes.
It's
Pretty sure I
pinned.
know
It's
what I'll
pinned
use it
on the
for.
notes page. That's what I
Let's
did.
see.
Yeah, I pinned it on the notes page. Okay. Hey, sounds good.
Just still getting my stuff ready.
Okay. So you guys have your long night's rest, and I assume you guys meet up probably for breakfast before heading up to the the grand hall, the teleportation hall,
Yep.
Yeah.
where you find Niv Mizzet waiting. He nods and greets you all with a good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
You all look well and rested today.
Absolutely.
As do you.
Couldn't be better. Sorry.
Dion's always tired eyes.
Real
Like,
life coughing.
she dying.
Sorry, I'm better. Let's let's do this.
Let's see.
Rested
Yep,
enough,
we're
I
good.
suppose.
Okay. He's like, "Are you guys ready to join me and Lorman? To
Yes.
has your grandmaster granted you the leave?
We've been granted leave. Yeah.
Good. I do not enjoy stepping on toes of the Inquisition."
Sorry, Zilla's
That's
just
wise.
sitting here thinking, yeah, you'd crush their feet. But she doesn't say that loud.
Dion totally thought that too.
Yeah. Yeah. He's like got that cocky attitude. Like he's like, I could deal with it, but I don't want to because it's troublesome.
Right. All right. All right. Let's get this road on the show.
Yes.
Okay. So he then walks around and goes over to a sigil. You
Sigil?
notice whatever. You now notice that
No, you said it right.
You said that right.
I
I'm
know.
Just fucking with
I
you.
know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see that in this chamber there is teleportation circles all around, and there's one for every city, every major city, but you don't know how to identify them. But as you're walking up, you see that there's like in the glyphs on the wall, you see like symbols that almost represent the city, and you see like the little like iconography of the different gods posted on the wall and stuff. And you guys notice the symbol of Ioun up on the wall past right in front of one of the circles. And that is the one that Niv Mizzet heads towards. He then stops and turns around as he waits for you all to join him.
Okay.
Hello?
There was some knocking.
Yeah,
Hello?
All right.
that's my kid.
Yeah. Oh. Hi,
Hi.
BB child.
Yeah, I have a
Alright.
lock on my door, so I can lock my bedroom.
Yay!
Let me just deal this real quick.
Yeah.
Alright. While he does that, I'm gonna get another beverage.
I am going to as well.
I need to stop by the market before we go out. If we have time.
Alright, what was going on?
They both went to get stuff. Zill went to get a drink, and Dion went to get a thing.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And if we have enough time in game, I'd like to stop by the store right quick and sell something.
Oh, like on the way to the hall? Sure.
And
What are
maybe
you trying to sell?
maybe without Dion noticing, I'd like to sell the silver hand crossbow.
You're selling Dion's family gifted?
I have 2 of them.
Okay.
I mean, you had all of last night to do so.
Yeah, no.
That is true.
So you just find a blacksmith, and he'll offer you. How much will he offer you?
Oh, it is
He
silver.
sees the sigil of Dion's house and is like, "Why are you selling stolen goods, motherfucker?"
Oh no, this was a gift. This was a gift, and I shove in my Inquisition symbol.
So you're selling a gift from the family of the Inquisition's super head up captain, dude? You're an asshole.
Maybe. I don't have a lot of money.
How much money does Zill have? Let's see.
Um,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What?
You don't know.
what kind is it?
Hand.
Hand. Okay.
Silver hand crossbow.
He'll be like, well, considering it's in such fine shape, I'll offer you 30 gold for it.
30 gold. That's highway robbery.
It's used, and it has
It's also silver. Like it costs 100 gold just to get it silver.
Okay.
I think at least 50 gold, if we're being reasonable.
Make a persuasion check.
All right.
You forgot to do the whole. I gotta examine it. I gotta have an expert come in, see what it's worth. I gotta shelve it. I gotta try to sell it. I gotta pay my people.
Let's see. What is my?
On this episode of D&D Pawn Stars.
Okay, this is
I sent you a pretty picture. Yeah.
already 20.
Oh.
Right?
21.
21.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I would be willing to part with 45 for it.
He sighs. All right.
Okay. Take the crossbow, and you've got 45 gold now.
All right. I had 8 before.
Okay. You're all good there.
I love that.
Thought you would appreciate me.
I don't know why I love the last one so much.
Cause it's so choppy.
I think that's
Dripping.
part of it, yeah.
Okay.
Are those plantimals?
I have no idea, man. I just found them on Tumblr.
Okay, back to this game.
Back to game.
Okay.
All right. So
So did we just stop? Oh, did we just go and then go, wait, never mind, we're going to go...
No, I did that.
Milo was doing
Retcon.
stuff that happened before
Okay,
he
fair.
came back to
Yeah.
you guys.
Yeah.
Because you guys were both AFK
Yeah.
for a minute. So I figured we'd just do that real quick. Okay, so now you're back. Are you guys getting on to the sigil with Nimnizit?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He'll cast the spell, and you guys will be teleported to Lorman. Let me pull open the map here real quick. Show everyone the map again.
Hopefully we can get back in 2 weeks. This depends.
Starry stove.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh, I'll show you in a minute here.
I'm trying to make this a larger photo. Do you guys need the photo?
I mean, only if it's important.
No, you're fine.
Okay. Okay. So the city of Lorman is on the western coast of the Haven Empire and the southern part of Eidenville.
Do we have a map for that and notes or anything?
I thought there was a map in notes. It's in my other Discord channel, but I can copy it over for you guys.
No, there's a map. I found it.
You found it? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Is it in notes?
Yeah. Inquisition notes.
Is it pinned or is it?
It's just I just scrolled up about 3/4 of the way. It's right up there.
Oh, okay.
Where did you say we headed to?
Lorman. So if you look at Vitala and Skyhost, it's to the west of that. There's a little
There we
river
go.
coming
Yes.
south. Yep.
We're in the Pacific Northwest. Got it.
Yes. Well,
Excellent.
it's the southern
Yeah.
half of the continent, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's the city of Lorman. This is the city where most of the magic is worshipped by the church. This is probably the only city where being a wizard is not frowned upon. There is a heavier guard presence here because of it, but at the same time, magic is a part of the worship in the religion in this town.
Yeah.
Because Ioun is probably one of the largest worshipped ones here, because it's just knowledge and magic is knowledge.
Right.
But this is where the largest. This is probably the location of the largest library in the entire world,
Yeah. The Library of Alexander.
basically.
Wonder if we'll see Bo here.
Probably not. She avoids libraries like a plague.
Oh, you don't like libraries?
No,
it's
a critical
Zelda,
role thing.
it's never mind. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
So you guys head. You follow Niv-Mizzet out of the hall and into the city, and it's a strange sight. I don't believe any of you probably have ever been here before. And
Okay.
it's strange because it doesn't feel like the Empire. It's very different. It almost makes you guys uncomfortable to see the amount of magic that is just openly used here.
Zill's down for it.
It's strange, but it's refreshing at the same time. And Niv-Mizzet's going to lead you through the city, going, "Welcome to Lorman," and he's going to kind of give you like a quick little tour of the town, explain, like tell you about the different temples as you walk past them and stuff. And then you're going to come to this, there's like a hill in the center of town that has these long staircases that lead up from like the main highways to this single building. And this building he describes is his home. It's the Temple of Ayun and the Grand
Is it
Library.
kind of like a ziggurat then?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm sure none of you have played, but it's just making me think of Dazara lore. Never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah. But he leads you up the side of the ziggurat to the top, where the entrance to the temple is. And when you guys get to the top, he pulls aside one of the guards and goes, "These are inquisitors here to do some research on some subjects for the Empire. Please assure that they are not held up and they have all the everything that they need. Supply them with rooms for if they need to stay if they need to stay longer, and see to their needs. I have my own things I need to deal with, but I will make sure that they're taken care of." And he's going to then turn and nod at you, and you're going to see him step forward, step away from you, and you're going to actually watch him run and jump off of the ziggurat, and he's going to transform back into his dragon form.
Milo's jaw drops.
He is a gargantuan dragon, like gargantuan. It's strange though. He's a red dragon,
Rights, draws and rights.
and from what you guys know, red dragons are evil, but for some reason he's not.
And I kind of like not saunter. I'm not David Tennant. I kind of just like walk up next to Dion and I'm like, not all chromatic dragons are evil. And I turn and I just walk.
That perhaps he is evil, but perhaps he just has something greater to gain from working with us. It's all with this possibility.
Zill literally turns around. Did you literally just call him evil? Oh boy.
I said maybe he's evil.
Oh boy.
Didn't you just say it out?
Zill, that question you asked, yes, we can do that.
Thank you.
Didn't you just say that out loud though?
Dion, when she says that to Dion, he closes his eyes, kind of just like raises his eyebrows and nods. His lips pursed together.
Well, if you didn't say that out loud, then I would say my thing out loud.
No, I definitely said mine out loud to Dion, just quietly under my breath.
Well, yeah, I just say.
He's literally gently biting his tongue right now.
Maybe he is, but
I just grab his arm gently and pull him into the library.
As long as he's on our side, that's what matters. But wow, that was a real dragon. Not like that pipsqueak from the ruins. It's so exciting.
Yeah.
Enough about dragons. Need to find a book on giants.
No, we need to find a book on Qualish.
I know.
Giants can wait until after we save the world.
Yeah.
But yeah, now Milo, you understand what his comment about how like this was not the place, because he would have actually destroyed the building because he was so large.
It's fair.
From your understanding, you know that dragons keep growing as they age, and Niv Mizzet is actually probably the oldest dragon in existence.
Be a big boy.
Except for maybe a certain silver one, platinum one.
Probably
Yes.
swallowed.
Well, I mean,
But
yeah,
that
he's
one is
not God.
that one is descended to godhood.
Right.
So
By the way, did you ever get the name of that white dragon? Or was he just, I'm going to get you, rawr? He didn't really.
Yeah,
Probably.
it was part of the. We knew his name from the beginning. I would have to look at all the notes.
Yeah, I just said, wow.
it was
Probably-
something C. I can't remember exactly what it was.
Probably could have eaten him whole.
Oh yeah,
Calrix.
yeah. No, the white dragon. The white dragon wormling was probably about the size of one of Niv Mizzet's toes.
Baby.
Yeah, like maybe not even a whole toe.
Yeah. Yes, I understand. Niv has proven his worth.
I know.
He is the exception to the rule.
I'm just dragging you at this point.
Milo looks so unkept.
Okay, so you guys
In
are
the
now
library.
going to go search the library?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I suppose.
Okay. Let's do some investigation checks
Okay.
to find information. So
Yes.
talk to the librarians, ask about the information you know.
I mean,
Try to.
Do we know whereabouts he was stationed and working? Was there anything we knew?
Niv Mizzet did not know. But you did know from what Niv Mizzet is saying is that he was trying to rid the Darklands of the vampire curse, is what the original use for the Immortal Sun was, which is why it got its name, because vampires are technically immortal, but they can't have, the sun is taken away from them. So he named it the Immortal Sun so that he could use it to break the curse and bring the vampires back to the sunlight.
But all it did was make them daywalkers.
let's see.
My neck is doing that thing. What is this?
Don't allow
What
it
is it
to
about
do
D&D?
Okay, so what did we get? Milo, you got a 10. Zil, you got a critical fail.
Zilla's way too distracted. She finds a really pretty book and just reads it.
I completely forget if I roll real dice for this game or if I roll in Discord.
Roll a Discord.
Usually roll in Discord.
Discord, so he can see it.
Yeah.
Oof.
Like, I trust you, but I'm streaming
it?
and I want people to see your guys' results.
Yeah.
Gotcha. No, I'm good with that. I just want to make sure because some of them.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, did you break a 10?
Yeah.
He rolled a natural 19 plus 1.
Okay.
Zil found a completely different book and just got super absorbed. A book
Yep.
on Taylor.
Yep.
On Ticklecorn.
Ticklecorn. Oh yeah, no. I found a draconic handbook of how baby's first draconic.
Okay. Okay. So, you guys spend pretty much the whole day investigating and learning stuff. What is it? You guys learn that Klawash, he's actually a pretty famous inventor. He did invent the device, the apparatus of Klawash is what it was named, because it was pretty much his only invention that ever took off and was used, got used. But he's really old. Like he's been gone for a while. Like 4,000 years ago is probably when he was around. You do hear mention of him in one of the books. You do come across this thing of him talking about in the east of Eidenville, he had a laboratory um, that he was used that was his main laboratory because he had discovered something there that spurred his research as an artificer, but the location was never confirmed or documented. All you know is it's eastern, on the eastern shore or eastern side of the continent
Of Eidenval?
of Eidenville, yes, which is
Have
your
you
guys' continent.
Eiden Veil?
Eydenvel.
Eyden
Vell.
V. Eidenville. Okay.
Yes. That's the continent you guys are currently on. So
Does it
his
say anything about north, south, or anything like that?
it doesn't.
Just on the coast.
It doesn't specifically say the coast. It just says eastern.
Okay.
Sorry, the coast was just you guys are on the coast
Gotcha.
now, and I was just like default.
Well, we've narrowed it to have a country, so a continent, so
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is speak of in the last of his days when the timeline from what Niv Mizzet told you lines up that he was making frequent journeys to Vonsel Run.
How do you spell that?
Let me get the map open real quick. Notes, scroll back up. VONSULRUN.
Thank you.
That is the southernmost continent to the southwest of the Holy Empire. But as a whole, you're just finding little snippets, not a whole lot of information today. You guys spend the whole day investigating, making little progress, but not a whole lot. But it's getting close to the end of the night. Do you guys want to continue through the night, or do you guys want to call it a night?
Oh, we should sleep. Sleep is important. Before we sleep, Zil wants to take Dion aside.
Okay.
Before the sun sets. So we haven't talked about it, but you're an Asimar.
Yeah, I suppose.
And you didn't know.
No. I mean, I've had dreams all my life, but
Well,
I just thought that's all they were.
I saw the way your father looked at you. It's the same way he looked at me when... Yeah. If you ever need... You know we're friends, right?
Dion kind of like just swallows loudly. I don't know how to say it. Like, I'm glad that you think of us that way.
Well, when I was a kid, I manifested wings once. I don't remember it. The priest told me about it, and that's how they confirmed what I am. But now that I'm able to control it more, I was going to practice. Would you like to join me in practice?
Right now?
I don't see why not. Before bed seems like a good plan, as I don't suspect I'm going to... It takes a lot out of me. I can only do it once per day.
I suppose it would be good to know every tool in my arsenal, yes.
Flying seems like it would be a bit tricky, so practice is important. And I
Alright.
am gonna pop my wings and fly around for a minute, just to get used to flying for a minute.
Dion's just kind of gonna, like, keep kind of physically, like, putting his hands up, like, flexing his back. Nothing's happening.
You don't know how to sprout your wings.
No.
Aww.
No. I swear this never happened.
Well, Zill lands, her wings dissipate, because it only lasts for a minute.
Aw, you didn't get to fly with me. I mean, I only do it for like 20 seconds or so, probably, and then I'm just like, I can't.
Oh.
You want to
relax.
just
Conflict.
maybe it's reactionary. Can you drop me?
Sure. And I reach over and I'm like, oh god, I only have a 10 strength. I'm really in your armor. I mean, I could push you off if you'd like, she says jokingly.
Yeah, that's fine.
How about you run and jump off the stairs? I think that would be a little...
How could that possibly?
What stairs are you talking about? How tall are these stairs?
I'm like talking like from like basically jumping off the first story onto the second story, like 10 feet drop.
Dion looks at that, then he looks higher, and then he nods, and then he goes up higher.
Zill is definitely ready to cast healing spells on him if this fails.
And Dion will, because he's noticed it's only come out when
he's in danger.
Yeah. So he goes up to the highest point that he can jump off of.
Are you gonna jump off like Niv Mizzet did? Just jump off the edge and turn into a giant dragon? Because that would be hot.
That's what he's going for.
No, don't jump off that high.
Yeah,
Don't
no, that's
jump
what he
off.
does. He jumps off the highest point.
No. Oh shit!
He just runs and jumps.
I only have like 2 rounds of wings left. Is our DM still here?
I think DM had IRL happen.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just
You're
muted my
here.
mic. I wanted to let you guys have your time. So
Okay.
So he's jumping off of the tower. Does his wings pop out?
does his wings pop out?
Does his wings pop out? Yes.
His wings
Words
does
are hard.
pop out.
Okay.
Yay!
At the very, like, right before he hits.
Okay.
Like, there's probably this feeling of, oh, he's dead. Oh, no.
So he
Zill is
plummets,
just like, yeah. Go ahead.
and then your wings just burst from your back, and you. I'm gonna say with the speed you're falling, even with your wings, you soften your fall, but you definitely go face first into the ground and tumble, but you survive. I'm gonna say you take a little bit of damage.
Okay.
At this point, my wings would have run out, so I am running down the stairs. How long does it take to run the stairs to where he's
You
at?
would have taken like 10 points of damage from the fall.
Okay.
Other way, can I do that?
Do what?
What, jump off
Oh,
the
you
ledge?
sent me a message. Okay.
Oh,
Sorry.
wrong thing, but you get the idea.
Yeah, go for it.
Not like
Do an
the-
investigation.
Okay, but so not like that exact wording. Something.
Yeah.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Also, additional notes for what we were researching. So Zill runs down the stairs, bawling her eyes out, like, "Oh my god, my friend just killed himself."
Oh god damn it!
Okay. You can't. The library is so vast, Milo,
Well,
that you just can't seem to find it.
I mean, I'll probably just ask the librarian.
But yeah, no, you didn't think about it. You wanted to go look for it yourself.
That is true.
Okay. So you.
Okay.
So Dion, you soften your fall, but you definitely probably have a bloody nose and are all banged up and bruised.
All right.
Yeah.
Zill makes it down to him. Are you still just laying there on the ground by the time Zill gets there?
Yep.
No.
You broke your fall with your face.
Ow. Okay.
Yeah, he probably rolled a little bit.
Yeah.
He
But-
basically stopped it enough to turn it into like a crash landing instead of just an impact.
A slow fall versus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zill runs down and immediately
Ow.
casts a second level cure wounds on you. Which is probably way more than you needed, but
Wait, why are you on the ground?
12.
Yeah, that's full health.
Oh,
And once you're back up to full health, I just punch you in the shoulders. I'm like, "You fucking idiot!" Except
His wings are still out at this moment.
And then I just kind of
I'm
fall over,
gonna-
crying on him.
right. Wings.
And then he just starts flapping. Not in sync at first, just like
If no
feeling
one's
him out.
looking, no one's looking at him, but there's so much salt in Milo's eyes right now. Wings.
And then he probably spends 30-40 seconds trying to figure them out, and then he just lifts himself off the ground and goes about 10 feet up,
And
and
then
he's
the
just
wings give
enjoying
out.
it for about 20 seconds, and then okay, so about that long.
And Zill's she's so sad and crying, and she just gets angry and she just walks away.
Hey,
She
I'm
stops.
okay.
Wait.
And how long has it been since Stell died? Like a week?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just lost a friend in the last week. You're not allowed to kill yourself.
Wait, what?
Just
What's
walks
going
away.
on?
And he just holds his hand up to Milo,
Fuck?
I got this.
And she goes and finds a place to sleep.
You guys are escorted to the private sleeping quarters for guests at the Grand Library Temple of Ayun.
Mm-hmm.
And then so you guys take a long rest, wake up in the morning, and you guys want to continue investigating?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Must.
Okay, so go ahead and roll some investigations.
What did I do? Oh, I did plus exclamation mark.
Man,
I
Zill,
was
you
like,
are
what?
not good at investigating.
Zill is really shaken up from last night. She's just
Apparently, I got brain damage.
looking up. She's looking up how do SMRs create their wings.
Super distracted by it.
By the way, you guys explained the situation in full, right? Like he jumped and wings popped out.
I mean, he can have explained anything to you.
I would have
Zill
asked.
left.
I would've
Zill was
asked.
fucking over it.
Yeah, I would have asked Dion.
I was forcing a reaction. Not from her.
Oh, so you forced the reaction and you got wings from it. I see. I write something down.
Yes,
Me
but
walk-
I wouldn't recommend it if you're not.
That's exactly the direction he was going.
Yeah, he noticed that. I wouldn't recommend it if you're not already aware that you can, because it's not.
Fair point.
It's a bloodline thing, from
I'd
what I
say at this
understand.
point, Milo just thinks all humans can do it. They just got to be pushed far enough.
I mean, in other ways, it does make you stronger, but I wouldn't jump off a building unless you know you can fly.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not sturdy enough for that.
Oh God! I just found an amazing gift. Let's see if I can find it. Keep going. Sorry.
Oh no, I'll get it. I'll say it.
Okay, Milo, are
apparently
you gonna
I-
roll a investigation
Oh, what am I rolling investigation for?
For book finding.
to continue the
Oh.
search?
So do I roll 2? Or...
No.
Well, not
Oh.
for the other thing. Okay. 17.
Better.
Okay. Yep, there you go. That would break someone.
That would break a lot of people.
Yeah,
You should share that with your someone who it will break.
I know. I should.
All right, I gotta get rid of it. It's really distracting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think I copied it. Let me. Okay.
Yeah. Just thinking to himself, "Oh, there, like give me wings, but they'd be so expensive. It'd probably be temporary. How did they get? I want wings.
There, I DM'd it to you. You can have the very, very distracting angel looking at you. Oh! I tapped back in for like
just
a
in time.
millisecond, and then it deleted.
Does Sahala have wings?
I don't know. Sahala seems
Who?
to have died and fallen off the face of the planet.
She's just off investigating herself.
Yeah.
She's kind
Oh
of like
my.
she's kind of like not quite sure of you guys yet, and she still wants to get used to it.
Again, only reason
She
he's so...
shows up, watches Dion jump off a cliff, and just turns around and walks away. She's like, nope.
Again, the only reason
I thought
he's
I was
so-
freaky. These guys, man. Ooh.
The only reason he's fixated on wings so much is because he's not fond of humans.
Aww. I love the amount of self-loathing in this group, guys.
Humans can't do anything. We can't see in the dark. We don't have any special powers. We're just humans. I want wings. I want to have glowing eyes.
Do you like that gif?
It's amazing.
What gift?
I'll share it with you. Here, I'll just post it.
Is it a
Yes, it's appropriate.
It's just hilarious.
That's pretty great.
All right.
That's what our cat does.
Yeah.
I just love how slow it is. That's why it's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Anyway,
So you guys spend another day investigating, trying to locate information. When one of the guards walks up to you, goes, "Is there a member of your group named Stella Rosa?"
Zill tears up a tiny bit. Stella Rosa has passed away. What can we do for you?
There is a elderly woman outside wishing to speak to Stella Rosa.
I look at Dion. I look back at the person and I'm like, I'll speak to her.
Yeah, when you looked at Dion, he just like kind of closed his eyes and nodded at you.
Okay, so the guard will escort you back to the back to the roof. That's the door.
The door. The roof
yeah.
door.
And there's an elderly woman there. As you make a perception check for me, I just want to know how to describe her to you.
All right. I have rolled a 1, a 3, and then a 1 today,
Yep.
guys.
I've seen that. Okay.
Oof.
She looks familiar, but you don't think you've ever seen her before. Like, she reminds you of someone, and you can't place it.
She possibly remind me of Stell.
You don't
Sorry,
know.
I wouldn't know.
You don't know.
Shit. I don't know shit.
Oof.
It's all right.
She's like, she's almost like in a panic, kind of. She's like really frantic and worried in her demeanor. She's like, "Are you with Stell?
Not necessarily.
We were with him.
Did Milo come with you?"
Apparently, he just showed up and started talking.
I don't know where the fuck I am. Okay, I zoned out. Am I still at the library?
You guys are all at the library. Zill just said she was going to go meet this person that was requesting.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to meet her. Unless you came with me, you're not there.
I didn't.
All
Okay.
right.
Okay. Yeah. So she's like, are you one of Stell's companions?
I was. Who are you?
I am his mother. I've tracked one of the items that he has to here. It was his ring. And then all of a sudden she realizes you have his ring.
I do. And I produce it, and I hand it to her. And I, as gently as possible, explain what happened and that he fell in battle.
She's going to. You're gonna.
I don't tell her that I basically walked away and abandoned the fight. I don't tell her that part.
So you see her begin to tear up and cry, but she is not taking the ring from you.
Oh.
She just looks at it, and she then realizes. So after like a couple minutes of her crying and taking to recover herself, she's then. So then, Stell has entrusted the ring to you. I take it.
Yes. He didn't necessarily give it to me, but I felt it was important, and he was my friend, and I wanted to keep it to remember him.
That is good. This ring is actually very important.
Oh? Do tell.
Is there somewhere private we can talk? I don't feel comfortable discussing it here.
Can I do an insight check?
I'm actually totally watching this too.
Are you?
From a distance.
Oh yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll an insight check.
I'm gonna roll a natural 1.
Oh wait, no, you walked outside to speak with her, right?
I did. Well,
No,
I
then
don't know
I
if
was.
you followed me.
I didn't follow.
I didn't roll a 1, guys.
Yep.
I didn't.
Anything nefarious or?
You're not getting anything nefarious, but you do notice that there is something about the ring, and she believes it to be super important.
Okay.
But
I was gonna get it identified.
She is very reluctant to talk about it out in the open.
Okay. I will find us a private room. And I go and I find us a private room.
Okay.
And I stop by and I let Dion know what's happening because he is my captain.
Okay.
He's reading a book right now, but he nods and turns a page.
Okay.
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 Glances up long enough to observe the both of you and then goes back to it.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you want this conversation in private, Zil, or do you want to do it where everyone can hear?
Yeah. Let's find a private.
Okay. Just jump to general. Okay.
Doop.
Okay. So, you take her to your sleeping quarters where you stayed the night, because that's the easiest place you know, and you don't have to like get other people involved to find it.
Okay.
And when you guys get into the room, is there anything you would like to start with, or?
I would offer her a cup of tea
Um,
and be as kind and gentle as possible because I understand how hard it is for her.
okay. You watch as she takes the tea. She twirls her hand, and a couple flowers sprout up inside the tea, and she lets it steep for a little bit longer.
You know magic.
Yes.
Would it be druidic magic by chance?
It was.
I ask her if it's druidic magic.
I am a druid. Yes.
Stellan mentioned that druids are a thing in his family.
Mm-hmm. He was never really one to take up the druidic path. He was much more for his own strength.
His own strength? What do you mean?
He preferred to fight with martial weapons versus magic.
Ah, yes. He really liked that sword of his. Or I guess it was a glaive at the end.
I never knew that weapon. I haven't seen him for many years. But with recent developments, I knew it was time to seek him out and let him know the dangers before him.
What sort of dangers? I mean, I assume you mean the wall falling.
That is the main one. She's gonna take a she takes a second to like at this point she'll pick up the tea and take a sip to like collect her thoughts and take a minute. When she sets the tea down, she'll then turn to you and go, Stell was the most recent guardian of the Immortal Sun.
It's just Zill's face goes, what the? Zill's face does the, yeah.
He was not aware
Zill's face
of this.
does that.
Yeah. Stell was not aware of this fact. I had not told him yet. I had passed on the ring, though, when he chose to leave.
And I pull out the ring and I look at it and I say, what is this ring?
The ring is two things. One, it is a symbol that symbol of the guardian. And two, it is a key. That will unlock the hiding place of the Immortal Sun.
Sorry, I'm typing.
That's fine.
Can you describe the key to me?
Um,
Or the ring? Like, visually, what does it look like?
Yeah, let me. Yeah, I sent a picture to.
I like using reactionary gifs in public chat when you and I are having private chat.
Yes, I know. I love it too.
Cruise with them.
It's great. Wow. Okay. Okay, I sent it to you in private. That is the design on the top of the ring. It's not glowing, but it does have emeralds where the glowing
Behind
parts
it.
are.
Okay. And I am very. Oh, okay. How does it work?
The ring will unlock it and allow entry, but you have to get there first. In recent years, there has been. I was the guardian for nearly 500 years.
500?
Yes, I'm about 700 years old. Druidic magic tends to extend your life when you're.
Oh. You must be quite powerful then.
I feel like I am powerful, but like I don't stand up to most. My life has been spent learning and protecting the information that I have.
So, a scholar, then, she says, smiling.
In a way, yes. More of a guardian.
I am so sorry, I was remiss. I didn't catch. What is your name?
I don't have her name, damn it.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
How about Diana?
Sure, we'll do that.
Her name is Diana.
Okay.
I like the name Diana.
That works.
All right.
Okay. And then she'll then turn to you and go, when the immortal sun was originally created, nearly for almost 5,000 years ago, its inventor Quilash had intended to had been hired by the vampires, Queen Alanda, to find a way to break their curse, so that they they could enter the sun and no longer required blood to sustain their life. During his time when he was working on it, he spent a lot of time. My clan, my ancestors, aided him in this, because we felt it a noble cause to end the curse of vampirism. At some point during its creation, we discovered that they intended to break the curse, but not all of it.
Oh.
In a way so that they would remain immortal, but allow to enter the sunlight and have the ability to drink blood and take from their enemies their strength. but not be weakened themselves. They wanted to conquer the world.
Zill is grumpy looking about this.
So Qualash entrusted us with the ring after he took it. After he went and hid the immortal sun away. He entrusted us. Some of my ancestors went with him, and now I have not heard from them since they basically been isolated and were never heard from again. When Kualash returned with the ring, he gave it to our tribe and asked us to protect it. And should the day ever arrive that the immortal sun would be needed, to follow the map to his laboratory and unlock the location of the immortal sun. She'll then take out a small piece of paper that's rolled up and sealed with it's still got a wax seal on it. This scroll, do not break its seal unless you are wearing the ring.
Do not break the seal unless you are wearing the ring. Azil puts the ring on right now. She doesn't open the scroll right now, but she puts the ring on right now.
Okay.
On whatever finger it fits on. I'm assuming it's a magic ring. It'll probably fit on any finger.
Yeah, it'll adjust to your finger size.
It's on her left middle finger.
Okay. That scroll contains directions to Kulash's laboratory. All I know is that it is in the mountains on the eastern side of the continent. The eastern side of the empire. But that is just from rumors and hearsay that has been passed down through my family. That scroll has never been opened before, because there has never been a need for the immortal sun. But with the collapsing of the wall, it's time for the immortal sun to shine upon the world again.
I'm still typing. Sorry.
That's fine. Does Zill have any more questions for Diana?
What is her druidic order called?
Her order?
Yeah.
She does. They basically, when they became the Guardians, they basically forsake their former vows in Druid and became the Guardians of the Sun. Is what she refers to them as.
Okay.
I cannot say for the other lost members that went with Koalash when the sun was hidden, but I am one of the few remaining druids of the order left. The others have just dwindled and faded over the years. Which is why Stell, the first non-druid to become the protector of the ring, was chosen.
Zill gets really sad when she mentions Stell again.
I hope he, and she sees this and she realizes that you really were friends with her, or friends with him, and then passes, and then takes a second, goes, I'm sure he passed well. He was a great warrior and
a dear friend. Just for your own personal knowledge, Zill believes that Stell's soul is trapped by a demon lord, and one of her long-term goals is to save his soul.
Okay.
That's just, I don't know if I ever told you that before, but when
Nope.
he died, that happened in her head, and she's like, I have to make sure his soul is okay.
Okay.
So there's that.
Okay. Okay. Is there anything else you wanted to ask?
If I were to need to contact you again, is there a way?
I will probably not be in contact again. I need to mourn my son. And hold on a second. Gavin's having a...
And then a small child bursts into the room.
You still there?
I'm here.
Okay. Yeah, Gavin got in trouble.
Oh no.
Yep. Okay. So she's been like, I'm going to be...
Ah!
So she says that she's going to go commune with nature and become and mourn her son's passing, and you'll probably not speak with her again.
Wow. I realize you most likely do not follow Palor, but I certainly hope his light is with you in your time of grief.
Okay. You can go ahead and jump back to the other
Yep.
chat. I gotta talk to someone real
Deal with
quick.
children.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So I got to reroll character because she ate me. I'm dead.
Oh,
No.
for real though?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
Thank God I was taking notes, though. Jesus Christ. Sorry. Pelor's light.
Yeah.
Pelor's light's the new Jesus Christ. Someone started following me. Oh, look, it's a porn blog.
What have you been looking at?
No, there's this thing on Tumblr where people will create porn blogs. It's just a bunch of naked pictures and a bunch of links to websites that are supposedly like, oh, you want to fuck me? Click on this button. And they're all phishing websites. So,
What?
right? It turns out. So, it's really funny because Tumblr banned porn, right? And yet there's a porn blog following me that's all just yeah.
How about no?
How about no? So all the good, real, lovely porn is gone, but you still have.
And now it's just the fishers.
Now it's just porn fishers.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, at least it makes them easy to distinguish.
Right.
Not that they were particularly difficult before, but
I crave.
There is one. You can go get food. DM is off doing take care of child things real quick.
that must have been big because you guys were gone for like 20 minutes.
You have
like,
no idea.
No joke.
Yeah, you have no idea. There is one Tumblr on
I'm back, guys.
Welcome
Hello.
back. There's one Tumblr that I follow that has pretty naked ladies, mostly naked ladies that aren't, it's not actually a fishing blog. That's nice.
Right.
And this is being recorded, just so you know.
Oh yeah, no, I'm
Okay.
I was joking because I had a Tumblr blog that's a fishing website.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, hi guys. Hi people who
Hi.
are watching and listening. I hope you're enjoying my talking about porn blogs. Anyway, shall we?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm still here, but I'm making food.
Okay.
Okay, food boy.
Okay. So, yeah, what are you gonna do with that information, Zil?
I am gonna go find Dion, and I'm gonna be like, Dion, we need to have a conversation. Milo should be there as well, since he's part of our team.
So Halo will probably join you.
Oh, right. That one.
Yeah. Just for brevity's sake until they return.
Okay, fine. So we go into a private room. I make sure that the doors are closed. I make sure no one is being sneaky.
Mm-hmm.
That was Stell's mother.
Oh.
And you remember how Niv said that that Quilash had been working with some druids?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
She was one of those druids. Or a descendant of one of that clan.
I see.
Sorry, I'm reading through my notes. There's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Was she also one of them?
One of what? Oh, you mean like a shifter?
Yeah.
I mean, she was a druid. She's got shape-shifting magic up the blue-ha. I do not say that in character.
Right.
But, so basically, here, fuck it. I'm going to copy and paste a lot of this because it's a lot of information and it's kind of haphazardly typed up. I'll put it in notes as well. But basically, I go through this that Stell was not a druid, but he was entrusted with this ring, the ring that I took from him ages ago, on a whim. Turns out to be the key to finding the immortal sun. Where is it? Stell was the most recent guardian of the immortal sun. Stell was not aware of this yet. The ring is important. It is two things. It is a symbol of the guardian, and it is a key that will unlock the hiding place of the immortal sun. The ring will unlock it and allow entry, but you have to get there first. His mom and their family. His mom was a guardian for 500 years. She's 700 years now because druid magic. The mom is a scholar, a fighter when the immortal sun was created 4 years ago. Balash had been hired by the vampire queen Alonda to find a way to break the curse. Diana's, we decided her name is Diana. Ancestors felt it was a noble cause. Some point during creation, they discovered it was intended to break only part of the vampire curse so that they would remain immortal, but still and able to enter the sunlight and the ability to drink blood and gain their strength. Kalash entrusted the druids with the ring after he hid the immortal sun. Some of them went with, but were never heard of again. When Kalash returned, he gave the ring and asked them to protect it. When the day arrived that the immortal sun was needed, I didn't capture. needed to follow the map to his laboratory and unlock the location of the immortal sun. And I pull out the scroll that she handed me that is sealed. I do not hand it to anyone. She said not to break the seal unless you're wearing the ring, which I show I'm wearing the ring. The scroll contains directions to Kalash's laboratory, and it is in the mountains of the eastern side of the Empire, per rumors, not promise. It is time for the immortal sun to shine upon the world again. And their order was the Guardians of the Sun. And I sit there just kind of dumbfounded for a little bit. Oh, and can I share with you guys what the ring apparently looks like? If I could get the picture to copy and paste. That is what the signet on it looks like, apparently.
That's the signet on the ring.
Yeah.
That's a fancy ring.
Fancy fucking ring.
That required very small tools to make.
The
Right?
glowing is made with emeralds, not
It's
actually
just
glowing
emerald.
though.
It's not
I mean,
actually
I can
glowing.
cast light on it.
Ooh,
This is
pretty.
true.
Yeah, so that was a thing. Yeah.
Okay.
And
So-
I'm still holding on to the scroll.
So I think I'm gonna have to probably wrap this game up here. I gotta go deal with some stuff.
Okay. fine.
He's having a hard day today, Gavin.
Aww.
So.
Give Gavin lots of hugs.
Yeah. So, but you guys got a lot done. It was mostly roleplay.
That's fine.
I am down for mostly roleplay.
Yeah. Though
Roleplay is fun.
next session will probably be more encounters and stuff. Now that you guys have the information you need. But
Yeah.
I think this is a good stopping point.
Yeah, we got the ring.
Yeah.
I love that I joked about exactly what happened.
Did you
what?
really?
Yeah, I said it probably stopped because he just made them all daywalkers. Or I
Yeah,
made them all
that's-
daywalkers.
Yeah.
Yeah. He probably stopped because they were all going to be daywalkers. Yeah, that's legit. Did I spell Vampire Queen Alonda correct?
It's an E, not an A. But yeah.
Yolanda?
Yeah.
Alright.
But
I'm
yeah,
fixing it on my end, and then I'll copy it into notes.
Okay. Feels good. But yeah, no.
Cool. That was a lot
Alright.
of fun.
It was good.
Also, I've decided to actually take note.
Mm-hmm.
Feel that.
Like, real
Mhm.
good notes.
I
Look
was
at my
much
notes.
better about my notes this session as well.
Yeah. So it's a lot easier when you take notes, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a research campaign. Holy shit.
I
Well,
appreciate
it
both.
especially once. What, Milo? Sorry.
Oh, I just said I appreciate both.
Yes. Much.
Once we went so long without playing, and then we came back, and I basically forgot so much. I was like, okay, no, now I need to be good
Yeah.
about taking notes.
We got to take notes. So
Yeah.
now we have notes. Yay!
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully we should be able to play consistently now.
Yes,
Fingers crossed.
That would be good.
So
That would be good.
I'm going to try to keep my Fridays off so that I can keep doing it. So we can keep doing this.
All right.
But yeah, that's my goal. And I don't like working Fridays anyways because we close 2 hours later than every other night.
Oof. Yeah. Gross.
And it's dumb. So,
All right. See you guys next Friday. Oh, Saturday.
Okay, guys, that was fun.
yeah, we'll
Plus,
aim for next Friday. If something changes, I'll let you guys know before Friday or as soon as I know. But yeah,
Sounds fine.
'Kay.
All right. That was fun. I have so much to digest in my brain.
I know that was a huge amount of info drop right at the end there.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Lower times.
All right. See you guys.
okay,
Bye.
bye.